I'm William Boyer, the county's communications director, and we're here in Sacramento because for the first time in 10 years, Santa Barbara County is back at the California State Fair. Bring Santa Barbara County back to the California State Fair, we teamed up with the Santa Barbara Conference and Visitors Bureau and booth builder extraordinaire Richard Bay to create this wonderful exhibit that promotes both agriculture and tourism. The result was a winning combination where the county won a gold medal for the booth and best of show for marketing. The exhibit will be seen by more than 1 million people who come to the State Fair every year during its 20-day run.
I'm a professor at the California State Sacramento, and so in the summer, I have been doing this for quite a few years. I get past students to come and work. So this year I have built 8 county exhibits. We won 6 gold awards, 2 silver, and 4 special awards. It's my pleasure to work with Santa Barbara County. It's always a challenge to try to create a new exhibit that is visually different, a real collaborative experience, and a county that is really helpful, looking at all the visuals, meeting all the wonderful people, looking at all the wonderful Spanish architecture, the beaches. Everything makes me want to go there. So it gave me a lot of impetus to create these suitcases about visiting Santa Barbara County. These are all original paintings. Everything here is original. I mean, it is so unique to have a video that's in high definition, not the traditional horizontal, but upright, that everyone that walks by turns their head to look at it. After working on the county, I want to come to Santa Barbara County and spend my vacation.
It was very much a collaborative effort. The county asked us to be the point people, or what you call, I guess, the project manager, and I believe they did that because the Santa Barbara CVB does represent the entire county. We're the only marketing destination that represents, as I mentioned, the entire county. When you look at the trends in visitation to various areas, people are doing more vacations closer to home. They're called staycations. So what they might do is, now they've seen this exhibit, they see how much there is to do, they may say, let's stop in Santa Barbara County as opposed to going further south. As a destination marketing organization, winning the blue ribbon is really the icing on the cake. I mean, that is our job, to market the destination. What I think is wonderful is when Santa Barbara County exhibited about 10 years ago, they got a bronze at that time. So now 10 years later, we came back and got the gold. So for me, that's the accomplishment that the gold signifies.
The livestock competition is an important part of any fair, and it's no exception here at the California State Fair, and Santa Barbara County is well represented in a variety of competitions for goats, swine, rabbits, and sheep.
Suffolks are usually black about their points, dark about their points, as they say. In their head and in their feet, they're really dark, whereas in Hampshires, they have a wool cap, and they have a lot of wool on their feet. It weighed in at 143. It's kind of up there. I was hoping to drop it down a little bit more, but that I think I'll do pretty good. The sheep is judged on a variety of different things. In market, the primary and always top factor is always muscle, because muscle equals product. And then after muscle, you have fat, and the fat equals flavor. So then you have condition, muscle, and then you want to see how well they go together, and then finally you want to see how well they walk.
Some things that these young ladies did correctly that I liked: they kept their lambs relatively still. They were fast and efficient at getting their lambs set up. They were standing square. They had a good tense, a good brace on them as I handled them, and they were very smooth in all their motions. But these 4 will be coming back for the finals. Thank you.
They're both market goats. The wethers of castrated male goat is what you usually show in market. The bracing part is very similar to sheep, but goats are shown with a choke chain and sheep are shown without any chain on them at all. They're clipped down, and so they have barely any hair on them, so they're very susceptible to diseases from other goats. They have another coat underneath those, and in the morning we get that wet and then put the canvas back on top, and it keeps them cool all day so they don't get hot. And it really helps keep the condition on them and keep them cool. This is the Grand Champion meat pen, so it was the first place out of all the meat pens. That I won with. And then I have my reserve champion single fryer, so second place out of all the single fryer meat rabbits. In showmanship, it's mainly how you handle your rabbit and knowledge.
When they judge the rabbits, when they judge my breed, they're looking for compactness, their rise, how big their head is, make sure they don't have any faults or DQs. The lop ears is probably the biggest distinguishing factor. The other breed that looks like them is a French lop, and they look almost the same, they're just bigger. This is probably the size as their smallest one. And then they have a big, massive head and just a short, compact body.
Mine's Pickles. Mine's Marley. The brown one.
I didn't name mine, but
You can give it a name right now.
I guess I could name it Butter and Jelly. I don't know. These can get pretty energetic, so they walk around really good. Sometimes when you have a heavier pig or some pigs that you don't walk, they might just walk really slow, and I don't know. It's not good. It's good to keep them moving.
Yeah, we walk them like 2-3 laps.
The laps are the size of probably half a football field, so it's a good distance.
Yeah. When you have animals at fair, it's really fun because when you come to fair, when you're done with showing your animals, you can also go around and look at all the booths and go on rides and things like that. But also you always have to come back to your pig, and at the end of the fair, when you have to let it go, it's kind of sad, but.
The big memories, the fair. I mean, that place was so much fun, and any kid will tell you, I love the fair. And it's not the Ferris wheel, it's the having your animals there and being there with your friends and having a whole week of celebrating raising your animals, or sewing up your clothes, or baking your cookies, whatever you do.
Well, I'm currently in college, and my major is ag business, so I'm not sure what I want to do, but it'd probably be the best to stick around in the ag, since I've been showing animals for over 10 years.
Yeah. Same with me. I'm a senior right now, and once I finish high school and I go into college and I apply, I'm probably going to stick in the agriculture industry.
I'm in junior high. I want to be a vet.
Yeah.
I want to continue. I've been raising these rabbits for 6 years, and I just keep trying to make them better and better.
My future plans are I'm planning on attending Modesto Junior College and judging livestock there for 2 years, and then probably going to Cal Poly San Luis Obispo.
I'm currently enrolled in Cal Poly. I'm going to be a freshman, so I'll be moving in September up there to start my classes. I'm majoring in animal science, and I want to be a large animal vet. So I'm studying the pre-vet thing, and I really am going to get involved up there and hopefully be on some of the enterprises and be involved in the animal programs up there. I think it's really about the character and all this, the responsibility, and it just is a good ethic teaching, and also building friendships and just all of the life skills that you really get. And it also teaches about agriculture, because it seems to be fading in the lives of many people, and it's really important because it's how all of us eat and supports everyone, and it just seems like a few people are supporting it, and we really need to spread that back out and get everyone involved.
So that's our report from the California State Fair. I'm William Boyer, in here with the critters at the Great American Petting Zoo. Thanks for watching Channel 20. your news and information station for Santa Barbara County. Getting it up there?